Do you ever get fed up of chasing customers? Do you ever get fed up with having to do all the analysis on your website, looking at the search engine optimization, how many hits, how many visitors, and wondering where the heart went in all of it? Well, today I'd like to share with you a simple mindset shift you can make right now that will magnetize your dream customers to you, and it doesn't cost you a penny. Hello, my name is Clare. I am the founder of 5Minute.Biz. I'm an NLP trainer, mentor to passionate world changers, and a reformed engineer. And today I want to talk to you about a simple mindset shift that is so vital, that will magnetize your dream customers to you in a way that you wouldn't dream, and that will really allow them to connect with you. And it doesn't cost you a penny, and it doesn't even really take up any of your time. So if that would be useful for you, watch on right now. So I've been working in the last few weeks with a group of entrepreneur business owners, getting them ready to do their first live webinar, which for a lot of people is a vital step up to the next level of running their business, but also quite terrifying. And it's been really interesting watching the kind of words that they're using, what goes on in the industry when you talk about running webinars. People talk about their targeting and their target audience and how many hits they're getting on their adverts and how many sign-ups they're getting for their masterclass or their webinar. They talk about everything is boiled down to numbers. I got this much conversion. And they try and get the numbers up and up and up. But when you hear the language that's being used, and this is across the business industry in the digital world, hits, targeting, conversion, all of this is pretty aggressive language. It's the language of war, it's the language of battle, it's the language of struggle. Now, what this does to your unconscious mind is it says, I've got to go out there and I've got to fight for customers. I've got to go out there and I've got to hunt them down. I've got to convert them. I've got to somehow persuade them that they want to work with me, even if it's something you're offering for free. Now, when you feel in your body where that is, it's likely to cause some kind of stress. It's likely to be hitting your adrenaline. It's likely to be closing down your heart. And where did the humanity go? Now, I was asked recently how it is when I'm doing these video recordings or doing live masterclasses, how is it that people on the other end, on the receiving end, where you are right now, how is it that they can still feel the connection, even though we've got the ether and probably time between us? Because I love running face-to-face workshops. They are my passion. But I also accept not everybody can find a way to come to Sussex in the UK and work with me live, which is why I do the video work too, because I really want to help you. So I explained to them I do exactly the same thing as I did a few months ago when I was interviewed by national radio in the UK. It was my first live international radio interview with over 1 million people listening on a topic I'd never even heard of until 2 weeks before. And I was there as one of the nation's experts. It was me, a microphone, and a brim cupboard. I am not kidding you. Being interviewed. What did I do? I ignored the microphone. I ignored the 1 million people. I connected with the one person out there that needed to hear what I was saying, and I spoke directly to them, heart to heart, soul to soul. And this for me is what's missing in our businesses. When we look at targeting, when we look at conversion, when we look at hits, we've lost sight of the fact that every person that subscribes to your newsletter is a soul, a real living person with hopes and dreams and wishes and aspirations who's saying, I'd like to hear from you. Isn't that incredible? Every person who registers for your masterclass, your webinar, whatever it is you're offering, is somebody you've connected with, who's resonated with what you want to say and the way you say it. That is such a gift for them to give you. And when you stop thinking about people as targets and hits and conversions and even visitors, a simple mindset shift. Imagine if you thought of everybody who comes to your website as a guest. Yeah, if you have a visitor to your home, you might do a bit of a tidy up, but that's kind of it. If you have a guest, you're going to make your home feel inviting and welcoming. You want them to feel comfortable. You want them to feel happy. You want to meet their needs. When you have that mindset shift with your business and you turn people from your target to being real life people with hopes and dreams and names and stresses and worries and families and jobs, the level of connection you get transforms. When you connect one person at a time, instead of looking at the numbers, look at the person. Instead of talking to the list, really connect. It costs you nothing. It's a bit of changing of the words you're using, but most importantly, it's a mindset shift that opens your heart to reconnect. And when you connect with people, because that's so rare in these days of people wandering around looking at their phones, when you open your heart and really connect with someone, they connect back. And that is magnetizing. And if the way you connect resonates with them, you're much more likely to end up being able to help them through something that you offer in your business than if you approach them with the attitude of, oh, well, you're only one sign up on my list. And just imagine for you as a customer, if the businesses you were working with were connecting with you in that way, how would it change your experience? So this is my invitation for you today. Forget about words like list and target and even, ideal customer avatar. That's so horrible. It's like avatar. No. It's dehumanizing the people that are desperate to work with you. They want to connect with you. Open your heart and let yourself connect with them. And when you're writing, when you're video working, when you're speaking in a room, whatever it is you do to get your message out there, open your heart and connect with that one person who is destined to work with you. They are hungry to work with you. And allow them to really connect with you in return. You will be amazed at the difference it makes. So I hope you found that helpful today. If you have, please share it far and wide via Twitter, Facebook, social media, LinkedIn, wherever it is that you're hanging out. And please make sure you're getting my newsletter so you know when the next episode comes out. You can find it at www.5minute.biz. That's 5minute.biz. I would love to share the next episode with you, and I hope you have a fantastic week.